Hello everybody. Well, I'm just walking around early in the morning here in Port Phillip in Australia, outside Melbourne, and I'm, as usual, I'm always off base. Isn't that nice little architecture there, that little portal there? As always, I'm a little off on things when I'm dealing with my job with the Japanese. I thought we were going to meet at 6:30 a.m. And really what that was a request for everybody to wake up at 6:30 a.m. We're not going to meet till 7:30. Oh, look at the little train over there. Check that out. So, I was up at 6:30 downstairs with all my bags packed, cleaned, ready to go, got my tie on. Nobody else showed up as usual. So then, as people that I don't want to think I'm filming. So as typical, me, so I decided to go for a walk around the town. So I'm walking around Port Phillip right now, and I'll tell you, it feels strange vlogging. This is the first time I've really done this. I blogged a little bit when I was back in LA in public, and I felt comfortable with that, but I haven't done this in a foreign English-speaking country. It feels awkward to do. Maybe it just takes a while to get used to this kind of thing. But the thing I wanted to mention here was about just a few observations about the Australian people. Just things kind of off the top of my head as I walk around. First of all, they're very nice people, and here's Novell. I didn't even know Vel was still around. First of all, they're very nice people, very friendly people. It's nice to just meet people on the elevator like I just did, and the man on the elevator. And I was pushing the wrong button again. The ground floor in our hotel is labeled G, not 1. And I keep pushing the button for the 1, thinking that'll take me to the first floor, but that doesn't do it. That just takes me to the second floor. So the floor with the number 2, that's actually the 3rd floor. It's had me off base all the time since last night. So anyway, the man, the fellow on the elevator with me, who I screwed up his plans as well with my errant button pushing. He was very friendly about all of that, and as everybody has been here, very, very, very talkative, engaging, very nice. Second thing I want to point out was their names. The Australians have a lot of surnames that there goes another one of those trains. Hear the creak, 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 and the wires or something. They have a lot of surnames that I've not heard before, and I can't remember any of them offhand. But you see, businesses with a particular name, and I won't even try to say some of the names because I can't remember them. But I wouldn't say they're odd. They're just unfamiliar to me. And it's been interesting to see buildings. Usually I'm used to thinking of seeing, Smith's or Smith's Delicatessen or something, or the Richardson's Cleaning Service or something like that. Isn't that nice? Look at this. Hear those sounds? That's one thing I remember about my last visit to Australia, were the sounds of the birds. Listen to that. Especially when we get to Bairnsdale later, and we'll be out in the countryside area. It'll be really interesting. Big building here. And I think maybe the final thing I wanted to point out was because more and more people wandering around, a little bit awkward, was about the Australians is their appearance. Now, of course, there are multiple races, a mixture of races here, as we all are in some way. There's really no pure races, I guess. And I've noticed, periodically, you see a lot of people from Southeast Asia. You see a lot of Caucasian people. But the thing about the Caucasians that's striking is they have a particular. I'm going to catch it on that train. See there's a couple there on the train. I can't quite catch it. They have a very, I think the word to describe it would be athletic appearance. Very robust, and I mean that in a good way. I mean they're very stable-looking people. There must have been the genes through which the Caucasian settlers that came here must have passed through a kind of a bottleneck. A few individuals that were very sturdy, rugged-looking people. I was on the plane yesterday, the Qantas jet, and the two flight attendants, two female flight attendants ahead of me, were displaying their things with the hoses and everything. They looked very athletic. They almost like I could see the same jawline and the same kind of appearance. People like that. I mean, Europeans, French people, and maybe people won't like me to say this, but I think it's true. Largely, you can kind of see the similar features in French people, and I'm talking about people whose lineage goes back a long while, and I haven't even gotten into the Aborigines yet, speaking of long while. But and Americans have a particular look in general, I think, and as the Japanese have their own look, as opposed to the Koreans or the Chinese. I mean, you can generally kind of pick this out. And I don't think that's racist to say. I think that speaks to the fact that humans have long settled heritage in certain places, and then there are certain people who don't fit that mold, like my own daughter Emily. I mean, she wouldn't necessarily be easily placed in any one of those places. Let's see what the time is. 6:47. I've got another half hour or so, but I'll wrap up soon. And then it speaks to the last one, the Aborigines, the original people of Australia. And I only see glimpses of them once in a while. I met a few last time I was here, and only a little bit. Have I seen them so far? But the Australians seem to have a very particular character: friendly, easygoing, eager to laugh, a very mixed racial appearance. It reminds me of my own country, the United States, which is very mixed as well, and a very friendly place, very interesting place. The climate here reminds me of Los Angeles. I don't know why I'm showing you the bottom. There's no one around now. The air feels just like LA on a crisp morning. Ooh, nice old car. I'm having a great old time. Well, and the birds. Lots and lots of strange birds. Take a look at this. Isn't that neat? More up here. And they make a lot of strange bird sounds. And there goes another one of those trains. Well, guys, I think I'll sign off for now. Continue my walk for oh, there's a train station. Continue my walk for another half hour before I meet everybody up. Had to get back on schedule there, everybody. We've got a big day ahead of us. Take care, everybody, and thanks for joining me for a little impromptu video blogging from Sydney, from Melbourne, Australia. Take care.